Morning, folks. I hope you're all right. I hope you've had a good day so far and you've enjoyed seeing your mates. You've enjoyed doing some fun stuff in class with your teachers, and it's been really lovely being around school these last few days because I've seen all the exciting things that you guys have been doing, finding eggs from weird creatures and all the playing that's been going on in reception with our new friends in the Foxes and Owls classes, seeing so many people working so hard in Key Stage 1 with Mr. Garner and Mrs. Blades and Mrs. Crawford and Ms. Brailsford. So much stuff that's going on. It's been really, really lovely to see. So I want you to take a moment and I want you to have a think of one good thing that you have done while you have been in school. One thing that you are grateful for, to do with school only. Okay, something that you're grateful for. And you're not allowed to choose playtimes and lunchtimes. Okay, and share that with the person sitting next to you. Right, I hope there's some really lovely ideas. You might need a few more minutes to pause the video and what have you. And it's really good to stop and reflect on these things that you've got that are that you've been around, that you've noticed, because that's what makes us happy in school. That's what makes us feel good when we actually take the time to stop and notice them. So I'm going to share mine. I know that we've got lots of new people in school. And in some cases, we've got new children. We've got new children right the way throughout the school. And we've got lots of new people in Foxes and Owls class and in Butterflies. And we've also got new adults in school as well. And it's lovely to have new people to be part of Team Wincham. So that's really good. I'm really pleased about that as well. Now, what we talked about in assemblies last week was our school rules. Everybody point to where your school rules are in the classroom, please. Point now. Right, well done. So we've got our 3 school rules. We've got respecting ourselves. It means doing our best. Making sure that we're always doing our best in class. And it might be trying your hardest with your work, but it might also be putting your uniform on smartly, making sure if you've got long hair, it's tied back. It might be thinking that, do you know what, this is a bit tricky, but I'm going to stick at it. I'm going to do it, and showing yourself that resilience. Or like we've talked about with Heart Smart things, it might be being kind to yourself and saying that, yeah, do you know what? I found today's lesson really hard, but I'm proud of myself for doing it. Okay, and actually recognizing those things that we do that are good for ourselves. So, respecting each other. Okay, this one's really important as well, because it's easy to get grumpy with people. It's easy to fall out when you're playing football or whatever. But actually, something about respect, you can fall out and then going up to somebody afterwards and saying, yeah, do you know what? I said those things and I was cross and grumpy and I'm really sorry because I didn't mean them. Or if somebody trips up on the playground, then you go up to them and say, oh, you're all right. Are you okay? Or if we've got somebody sitting on their own outside and they've got nobody to play with, you can go up to them and say, come on, you can join us. Because like it says on right the way around school about Team Wincham, and we've got signs saying together we learn, grow and dream. We've got to follow that. We've got to be part of a team. We've got to do things together. And that means respecting each other and actually saying, yeah, come on, you be part of my group. You can join in with me. Everybody is welcome. It doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter if you've got green skin, 17 legs, then you're all welcome. Okay, so that's respecting each other. And we know that one. You're all really, really good at it. And respecting our property and environment. It's really good to see that the cloakrooms are tidy. It's really good to see people's classrooms are tidy, because it means that you're looking after things. It means that we're not wasting money because we've got broken pencils or I don't know, having to replace things that are run down. So we can spend the school's money on all the right stuff, but also the environment, the natural environment more widely. We can think about things like Jubilee Wood. Now, as classes start to do their forest schools work with Mr. Holland, You're spending more time in Jubilee Wood. We need to make sure that these trees that we planted last spring are growing really well, because we're coming into October time when there's going to be more water, more rain. So these trees are going to grow before they become dormant over the winter. So we need to make sure that we're not knocking them, that we're looking after the outdoor environment as well. So those trees survive and grow up to be stronger trees than they are now. Okay, so those are our 3 school rules, and we know those. You know, we talk about those quite a lot, and I know how good every single one of you is about doing those sorts of things. Now, we all agree to follow our school rules. We talked about those. We talked about how you agree to do those. Now, this is also up in class. Okay, staying safe in school. Now, we make sure that we do everything possible to keep you guys safe. We make sure that we've got gates that are locked and big fences so that you can't get out. We can't. Other people can't get in. So we've got that safe environment. There's nothing that's going to fall off the walls. There's nothing that's going to land on you and hurt you. We've not got anything dangerous. So we make sure the environment is safe. Everyone shows respect to adults and children. Now, we all know that there's a way that you're supposed to speak to each other. We all know that you're supposed to treat each other kindly. You're supposed to treat the adults kindly. So we do all of those things. Sometimes that doesn't happen. Sometimes we make mistakes, we get cross and grumpy, and we say something we don't mean. And that might happen from a child to a child, and it might happen from a child to an adult. Okay, you might say something to a teacher that you don't mean. So sometimes things might happen that you think, oh, that's not very good. But here's the question: does it get sorted out? Okay, all the staff at school, all the teachers are really good at sorting these things out. So if there is a problem, I'm just going to move my video window. Oh, wrong one. And there we go. So you can see this diagram at the bottom. See it, say it, stop it. We take action, we listen, we support. Okay, and that's the key thing here. We take action. So it might be that something goes wrong. Somebody says something they shouldn't do. Somebody does something they shouldn't do. But we always sort it out. We always sort it out. And it might not be that you see how we sort it out. You might look at something that goes on and think, do you know what? That person shouldn't be doing that. And that teacher hasn't done anything about it. Well, we have, but you might not know. Okay, I'll move my video window back again. And it says, if I'm worried or unhappy about something, then I can speak to any adult to get help. We are here to make sure you are okay. If you're not happy and feeling okay in school, it's going to make learning really difficult. So if you've got a problem, talk to one of the adults. Talk to one of the people that you work with. It might be you talk to Mrs. Bohr. It might be you talk to Mr. Clayton. It might be you talk to Mr. Bounds or Mrs. Miller. It doesn't matter. Any member of the team you can talk to. Now, how do you know, because we've got some new adults on in school, how do you know who you're supposed to be talking to and who you're not supposed to be talking to? Is there a way to tell which adults are supposed to be in school? Have a quick chat. Have a quick think. Right, now some of us, you know, because we've been here for ages and ages and ages. So everybody knows that Mrs. Webb has been teaching at Wincham for a long, long time. So everybody knows these people. And to be honest, most of you have been taught by Mrs. Webb at some point. But we also have these things, okay? We all have our rainbow lanyards. Some of the teachers don't have rainbow lanyards. They've got blue ones that say staff on them. And mine has got my name and my phone on it, okay? And that's really, really important. So you can see, because all the adults who are supposed to be in school will be wearing a lanyard with their ID badge on it. Some people don't have these, but they this is mainly the multiflex team because they're always wearing their multiflex uniform. Okay, so you know who it is who's supposed to be in school, so you know that you are safe because you are working with trusted adults. And knowing that we've got these lanyards, you know who we are. Right, finally, if you don't feel safe, if you've got a problem, then like I said, first of all, talk to somebody you know, talk to somebody that you trust. But if you've got a question, then there's me, Mr. Bounds, or Miss Bogan-Rowe, and we are safeguarding leaders. We work together to make sure that everybody feels safe, and we help children, we help families. So you can come and talk to us if there's any problem. You can talk to any adult, but specifically, you can come and talk to us if you've got a problem at home or at school, and we can see how we can help. Okay? So, like I said back at the start about being part of a team, we are part of Team Wincham. Everybody here is part of a team. You're part of a team in Rabbit's class. You're part of a team in Dragonfly's class. It just doesn't matter how old you are. You're part of a team and you've got a responsibility. You've got a responsibility to do your best for yourself, to do the right things, because then other people will see you doing the right things and making the right choices. You've got a responsibility to other people, respecting other people, because if you respect other people, if you follow the rules, then everybody else is safe as well. You've got a responsibility. We've all got a responsibility to the environment to make sure that we leave things tidy so that nobody trips over, nobody has a physical fall, so we're safe in school. And if we all do all of those things, if we all play our parts, then everybody stays safe in school. Okay? So it's about staying safe. We're all doing our bit, and like it shows in the diagram at the bottom, if there is a problem, we can see it, we can say something about it, and we can stop it. Okay, that bit is for the children. We listen. The teachers, the adults will listen to you. We will help, you will support, and we will do something about it. And whatever is going wrong, we'll try our best to sort it out for you. Right, that is the end of our assembly. Bit of serious stuff today, but it is dead important about being part of that team, about looking after each other and caring for each other. So there you go, guys. Have a lovely rest of the day. I'll see you around. Bye-bye.